this one. So in multiplying this one, we have to multiply the numerator to the numerator, then denominator to denominator. So first thing to do is just copy the terms, like it will become 4m squared n, then multiplied to 18a squared b squared, then also the denominators 3a b squared, then 12m squared n squared, right? The next is, in order to simplify this one, you will do the factoring. Okay, so if you observe, this term and this term are much alike, and also this one. Okay, so first is 4 and 12, so they are connected, right? So you can write 4, then m squared. Okay, copy m squared, then n. Next, here in 12, you have to write that one, 4 times 3 times m squared times, so here we have n, so this will become n times n. Okay, that happens. So again, we break down this n squared to n times n because we have n here, in order that we can have to cancel, or we have to cancel. Next is here 3 and 18, so we have 3 here. 18 is 3 times 6, right? Then a, and here we have, you have to rewrite that one, a times a. Next is b squared. We have also here b squared, so no need to break down one. Next is, we have to do the cancellation. So 4, so what we have cancelled in the numerator should be cancelled also in the denominator, and m squared n, then 3 1a, then we have b squared. So those terms that are not cancelled, we need to write that one again. So we have this 6 and a, 6a, okay, over, we have 3 and n, so 3n. So if you notice, 6 and 3 can be simplified also, right? Because 6 is 2 times 3, and we have 3, so that one, right? So 6 will become 2 times 3, so we can cancel. So this will become 2a over n. So this will be our simplified answer, and this is the product. Okay, next is 2a plus 4b over 6m plus 3n times 2m plus n over a plus 2b. Again, you can have to copy this one. So 2a plus 4b multiplied to 2m plus n. Next, we have 6m plus 3n multiplied to a plus 2b. So if you notice, these two terms, this one, we cannot have a factor, right? Because this is simplified already. So this one and this one only. So this is, to rewrite this one, it will become 2 times a plus 2b. So factoring the GCMF, then copy 2m plus n. So again, this 2a plus 4b will become 2 times the quantity of a plus 2b. Okay, so 2 times a, 2a, 2 times 2b, 4b. Okay, next, this one will become 3 times the quantity of 2m plus n, right? Because 3 times 2m, 6m, 3 times n, 3n. Then copy this one, a plus 2b. So if you notice, we have these common factors. Cancel. This one. Cancel. So the remaining is 2 over 3, or simplified product. Okay, next is a squared minus 1 all over m plus 1 times m squared minus 1 all over the product of a squared plus 2a plus 1 and m minus 1. So in this example, we cannot cancel directly a squared and a squared, right? Because we have these operations. So recall the factors on how to factor the difference of two squares and perfect square trinomial. So this one is an example of difference of two squares. So it will become, so first is rewrite, so a squared minus 1. This one is m squared minus 1. And copy m plus 1, a squared plus 2a plus 1, and m minus 1. So again, recall the concept in factoring the difference of two squares and perfect square trinomial. So this one can be factored into a plus 1, then a plus, sorry, that is a minus 1. Okay, here this is also m plus 1 and m minus 1. Okay, this one, copy m plus 1. And this one is an example of perfect square trinomial. So this is a plus 1 multiplied to a plus 1, right? Then copy this one, m minus 1. So cancel a plus 1. Then we don't have a minus 1 in the denominator, so remain. Then m plus 1. Then m, then minus 1. So the remaining are a minus 1 over a plus 1. So this is our simplified product. So again, you cannot cancel that one, a and a, 1 and 1, okay, because there's an operation and it is considered a whole term, okay, a binomial. We have this example, so we can go directly to step number 2, okay, to simplify or factor out this one. Okay, so this will become a plus 3 and a plus 3. So example of perfect square trinomial. Then copy m plus n, right? This one can be written into x minus 5 and x minus 3. Okay, so negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. Negative 5 plus negative 3 is negative 8. So that's the technique, okay? Then multiplied to this one, copy x minus 3 and a plus 2 because they are simplified already, okay? Now this one, we have a plus 5, sorry, this is a plus 2, then a plus 3. So from a squared plus 5a plus 6 will become a plus 2, a plus 3. Okay, so because 2 times 3, 6, 2 plus 3, 5. Okay, then copy m plus n. So cancel a plus 3, right? Then there's no another a plus 3 in the denominator, so remain this one. And then we have m plus n. Next we have x minus 3. Then we have a plus 2. So copy the remaining factors. We have a plus 3 over x minus 5. So our simplified product. Okay, we have this one. So you can factor first this one. So this will become x plus 5 multiplied to x plus 2. Okay. Why? Because 5 times 2, 10. 5 plus 2, 7. Okay. Then a plus 4. In the denominator, this will become a plus 4 and a plus 4. 4 times 4, 16. 4 plus 4, 8. And this is an example of perfect square trinomial. Then this one, copy. X plus 5, then a plus 4. Here, this is an example of perfect square trinomial. So this will become x plus 5, then x plus 5. So 5 times 5, 25. 5 plus 5, 10. So sorry, there's an x there. Okay, I forgot. Then we have x plus 2. The next is cancel out. X plus 5. Then we have x plus 2. Then we have a plus 4. We have another x plus 5. And we have this one. And we have a plus 4 and a plus 4. So all the factors are cancelled from the numerator and denominator. So therefore, we can write directly the answer 1. So our simplified product. So don't write 0, okay? That is 1 if all the factors from numerator and denominator are cancelled out.